Well, I'm pretty sure I found me an antler. Been walking since, I don't know, 11 o'clock. It's almost 1 o'clock now. And I think it's the match to that 6-pointer. We'll walk up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. I'd have never found that with that snowpack. Not as white as that was. There's no way you'd have found that. I'm pretty sure I got the match to that. I think that's the first side, the first one I found on, or in the cornfield on February 4th, 2019. I think I just found the other side of it. It was that weird spike. I found that matching set to that last year also. So let's go down and retrieve it. So let's pick him up. No chew marks, no nothing. But look how white that sun bleached that out. This was the part that was in the leaves, but you'd have never found that. And I know I got a match. It's either the match to the first one that I found on February 4th, or it's the one that the squirrels chewed up. But regardless, I found it. Well, we found another dinky one. A dinky one, if you can find those. Just amazing. And we're only about 2 steps from this one before I seen it. I'll show you. Right there's where it's at. Right there. And you'd never found that one in the snow. We're 2 yards from that. 1, 2, well, I guess 3. You know, if you can find those little ones like that, that really builds your spirits up, because that means you're looking. And here we go. He's a little guy. Little ones are big ones. Antlers are antlers. They're all treasures. And you earn every one of them. Wow. Like I say, if you can find this little antler, if you find what you're looking for, it'll stick out like a neon sign. Because this was just pure luck. Be 2 yards away from this guy. Last week up here in the snowpack, you'd have never seen this. No, and like I said, all antlers, regardless of size, are trophies. Okay, I want to show you how lucky is. We just found that small antler about 1:40 3 minutes ago, if it was that, when I was filming it. And right here, where my walking stick is where we filmed it at. And as I scanned around here, there's one laying right out there somewhere. There it is. And I just said, if you can find the little ones, finding the big ones would be a piece of cake. And it's 1:43. We're on top of a ridge going to the cornfield. And let's go see what we got. We just found this little guy laying right here. Just picked him up. And after further observation, standing there looking around, getting my camera and stuff ready, I seen that sticking up. Let's go see what it is, and we're going to step it off, because I believe in real time, and this way you can show how close. Now, within the last hour, we've found 3 sheds after the snowpack. So let's walk over here and see where this guy is. 1, 2, 3, 22, 23, 24. 24 yards to that guy. Now that might be to match that 6-pointer that we found. He's been running around here, and believe it or not, that little rack that we just found, our little shed, it's got the genetics probably of this guy, because he's a little small 3-point himself. So just, I'm going to turn around here. Right there is where we found that little forkhorn shed. In 24 steps, we found this guy. Let's pick him up, first human hand. Oh man. Oh, I don't know what that funky brow tine is, but I'm sure we got him on tape somewhere. All right, that's amazing. As you can see, this is that timber we came in a couple years ago and took the brush monster and really whacked the heck out of it. And you can see in the background back there is the cornfield. So they're bedding in here and traversing out of here out to the corn. And that's a neat shed, man. Oh, and it's warm out, and I'd say snowpack's gone. Great day. Possum walking around. 1 o'clock, almost maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know what he's eating. But like I say, it's pushing 2 o'clock, broad daylight. So I don't know if he'll go a possum or if he'll run at me. We'll see. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's getting his teeth out now. Yeah. Oh well, let him go up the tree. I just thought I'd share that with you. Fine, since about 2 o'clock now. So 3 hours of walking at least. But robins are out. What a difference a week can make. This is St. Patrick's Day, and I wanted to do this early because where I'm going to go, it's going to get pretty muddy, and I want to take the measuring wheel, as I always do, and try to show the distance. Now yesterday we found this shed, pure white, and I showed you if it would have been in the snow a week ago. A week ago this was all covered with snow. 10 to 12 inches of snow was on this whole landscape. We would have never found this guy. Alright, now what we're going to do, from the spot that we found him, we're going to take our measuring wheel and we're going to measure where we found the first side in that cornfield on February 4th. That would have been exactly 40 days from finding one to the other. Yeah, that would have been. Found it on the 4th of February in the cornfield, and I'll show you that side, and we're going to measure that off with the measuring wheel. We're going to set that at 0. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 0, 0, 0. And we're going to take off walking to where we found the first side of this set, and it would have been 40 days ago. So without any more further to do, we got a little walk to do, and like I say, I'm here because it's going to be muddy in the bean field, and I want to get across there before the frost goes out. Oh, by the way, if you were into frost seeding, this would be prime time to be frost seeding. So let's get to measuring. Now we're going to try to walk this out paralleling this trail. I could have never got this wheel to roll in that mud yesterday because it was severe mud out here. Like I say, this is prime time to frost seed right now. That'll work that hard seed down into the ground. Yeah, I'm huffing and puffing today. I got stuff tied around my neck trying to push the wheel. But here's what was important as we go in here. Okay, here we go. I counted the rows in this cornfield from the fence row back in, so we were 22 rows in when we found this shed. So this is where we approximately found it. You can see, so there we go. It's got to be an act of Congress to get this wheel through this corn. And yeah, I mean, this will be somewhat accurate. I can't tell you that it's right on the money, but it's better than nothing. Like I say, it's quite challenging to get that wheel to roll over this corn stalk, but we'll get it. As we roll on up here, I got my GPS marker out there, a non-typical GPS marker, walking stick with a farm glove on it. Glove's getting a little dirty. I better wash him or get a new pair. Anyhow, this is approximately where we found that shed. So right now, if this was accurate, approximately 660 feet away. That's over, let's see, you have 300 feet in a football field, so you're 2 football fields away from where we found the first one. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, matching set. 660 yards, or 660 feet apart, a little over 2 football fields. Found this one on February 4th, and this one we found yesterday on March 16th. 660 feet away, and we have several video trail cam pictures of this buck, but it just goes to show you how far they can be apart. Okay, here's a little hint on primitive woodsmanship skills. You see this tree, this limb hanging down? The reason I hung that down is because I wanted to find a point where I found that shed at yesterday. So I sort of looked around me. I didn't have a GPS to punch code in, but I knew enough how to mark a place of return with that limb hanging in that tree, that big oak right there, and that antler laying right there. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to set the wheel back to 0, and we're going to take off walking. Now, we found this side of that big 6-pointer that so many have told me to shoot, and we found this on the 16th day of March on this ridge top. Now we're going to walk where we found the other side of it on it would have been, let's see, February 25th. So we'll take off walking, and keep in mind we're going to try to walk as much as what the deer would. Might not be exact, but you'll have a pretty good idea how far away it was. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to walk where I've seen this deer at, where it's traveled, and keep it as, in my opinion, as honest as you can keep it on the distance. We're right on a deer trail. We followed that all the way in here because it was the only tracked up trail, and it had that big urine spot on it. And I walked up here and I was looking at the urine, and lo and behold, right there, that was buried in the snow when I pulled it out. And I'm going to tell you how many feet that was going to be. That's the actual reading right there. 1,273 feet. This is your treasure. And I was rewarded that not through technology, not through a dog, not through an antler trap, but for hard work. Now I may sound a little radical and like an old son of a bitch to some of you out there, but what I'm trying to do is level the playing field for the novice and the beginner shed hunter. Go to your woods, have fun. You're going to have highs and lows. You're going to go days without seeing it, but it's not going days without water. You can live through that. But by God, when you find something like this, you'll be elated. But keep it honest. And like I said, it seems that this society, and they're doing some good things, but let's keep simple things, primitive things, primitive. I wouldn't have any enjoyment if a dog brought this up to me, or if I found it in a shed trap. It wouldn't tell me anything other than the deer was there and it came to a pile of bait that I put in there, and it came in there and knocked its antler off, or the dog was wandering around and found it. That's not what I shed hunt for. I shed hunt to scout, and for next year. The woods are just the way they are in late fall. Don't put any more crutches in life than you need. There will be time for that. If you're healthy enough and you go to the field and you can traverse, you're getting exercise and you're getting reward. That's 12:15. I just filmed finding that matching set of that 6-pointer, and I'm cutting across here, across the same hilltop, and I seen white in this briars. Oh man, you're seeing it right along with me. That's what I just stated. This is just pure luck. Doesn't have any skill. How would you know that a week ago I wouldn't even have seen that with all that snowpack on the ground? Because the snow, I'm going to show you on my stick. You can see that little black spot on the stick behind that antler? That's how deep the snow was. So you would not have seen that little guy. I don't know how far this is away, but I'm going to go get the wheel and roll it from where we just got done filming. Bunch the wheel back to 0. And we're 0 again. Now I'm going to show you what fate and luck is. Right here is where we left all of our gear. So we went walking up this way. For no rhyme or reason. That's amazing. 152 feet away. Now, how in God's earth would you ever know that you were within 152 feet of a shed antler? Well, first human hand, St. Patrick's Day. Unreal. Once again, no skill required. Luck. Plain and simple luck. 110. I don't know how to explain this. I stand right here at 110. Been a long day. I don't know if this is that 11-pointer that I was hunting or not, but coming back through. Now I was here yesterday on the same ridge filming that opossum probably. That opossum wasn't 15 yards away on the ground. I climbed up that tree and I walked by. I don't know. You just gotta go. We gotta go see this. There's a shed laying over here. I don't know if that's that 11-pointer but I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll know you got chewed on. That's the bad part about snowpack. Couldn't get in here. Wow. Oh. Now, I don't know. This is unbelievable. 10 after 1. A matching set. I was just through here. I was just through here yesterday, I believe. I know I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's not that 11 pointer, but it's a symmetrical 10 pointer. First hand. Oh, like I say, that's how I got chewed on. That's how much stuck out of the snow. I got to be real careful with that. I want to repair that a little bit to strengthen that back up. But I'm sure we got that on video somewhere. And no, it ain't the 11 pointer, because the 11 pointer, no. But it, first, wow, what a weekend. A perfect match set of 10 points. Little chew damage. Like I said, that tree that opossum went up was just up there about 10 yards, 15 yards yesterday. And he might have been one of the culprits chewing on them, who knows. Thank you, Lord. There's a typical one right there, side by side. That's a rarity. That would make, if he's keeping score, 4 matching sets this year. That's awesome. Won't forget this St. Patrick's Day. Well, there it is. Well, there's what we got for our weekend's effort. We got the matching set we found side by side. We found the right side, or the left side of the 6-pointer, and we found the left side of the, whatever you want to call it, 2-pointer, 3-pointer, whatever. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I think I might have the match to this, and I think I found that up there on March 25th also. As you can see, it's St. Patrick's Day. Mother Nature's got her green on too, big time. But that's quite a set of finds right there. And I think, I don't know, whether that back matching set is the one I found last year. It was a spike. It's hard to say. I hope you all had a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day. And I know I did. And just keep in mind, when you go to the field for the shed hunting, it's never better than 50-50, and some days it might not even be that good. Your odds are just as good as going to a casino, because finding that matching 10-pointer with you people along, what's the odds of that? Especially after we just found the small 10-pointer, then walked right into that 10-pointer that we were up there yesterday, no more than 10 or 15 yards filming that opossum. So, no skill required in this trade, but a lot of luck. Well, that's it. Happy St. Patrick's Day from the Non-Typical.